India's Prime Minister Narendra Modi's address at the United Nations General Assembly will be the grand finale of his week-long US visit. The proceedings of the UN will begin at around 6:30 p.m. Indian Standard Time. And exactly 2 hours, India is slotted to speak. So we could expect the Prime Minister's address by 8:30 p.m. India time tonight. The last 6 days have been filled with action. It all began with the mega Howdy Modi event with an appearance by the US President himself. From there on, the Prime Minister has held several bilateral and multilateral talks with world leaders. He has met with the most popular faces of global economy and trade and even highlighted India's growth story miles away from home. Today's address will be Prime Minister Modi's first after taking charge as Prime Minister for the second time. His first address was in the year 2014. But all eyes are now set on the biggest diplomatic face-off between India and Pakistan. The Pakistani Prime Minister, Imran Khan, will be addressing the Assembly shortly after Prime Minister Modi's address. And the general debate, which began on the 24th of September, will conclude by the 30th of September. It's a big occasion at the UNGA today, a direct face-off between India's Prime Minister Narendra Modi and his Pakistani counterpart. The current situation is unique, but one look at India's approach at the UNGA over the years raises the expectations of a solid rebuttal to Pakistan's misinformation campaign. This report tells you more.
What a difference 5 years can make. Not much if you are Pakistan. When Prime Minister Modi attended his first UNGA session in 2014, he stressed the need for bilateral talks with Pakistan. The only disclaimer, Pakistan must create an environment for talks by addressing anti-India terrorism in its home soil.
मैं पाकिस्तान से मित्रता और सहयोग बढ़ाने के लिए पूरी गंभीरता से शांतिपूर्ण वातावरण में बिना आतंक के साये के साथ द्विपक्षीय वार्ता करना चाहता हूं, लेकिन पाकिस्तान का भी यह दायित्व है कि उपयुक्त वातावरण बनाए और गंभीरता से द्विपक्षीय बातचीत के लिए सामने आए.
Cut to 2015. Prime Minister Modi addressed the UN Sustainable Development Forum while former External Affairs Minister Sushma Swaraj spoke at the UNGA. Again, India's message to Pakistan was articulate and could not be missed. Talks and terror cannot go together. A year later, in 2016, Prime Minister Modi skipped the UNGA meeting. That was the year when his government ushered in reforms in India. But India kept the heat on Pakistan. Nawaz Sharif eulogized Kashmiri terrorist Burhan Wani. In response, India highlighted the operation of minorities in Pakistan. The last two UNGA sessions saw India take the pole position on several global issues. Amidst the rising stature, Indian government maintained the heat on Pakistan and exposed its covert support to terrorism. But this year is not any other year. Pulwama terror attacks, Balakot airstrikes, re-election of Prime Minister Modi, and then the big-ticket decision to abrogate the temporary Article 370 in Kashmir.
अनुच्छेद 370 के खंड 3 द्वारा
Pakistan is shaken. Imran Khan is running from pillar to post to find that elusive support. Be rest assured, India is on the front foot from the word go. Prime Minister Modi is leading India from the front this time. If the past few days are anything to go by, expect Prime Minister Modi to thwart Imran Khan's misinformation campaign. The Indian Prime Minister has already taken the attack to Pakistan.
अमेरिका में 9/11 हो या मुंबई में 26/11 हो, उसके साजिशकर्ता कहां पाए जाते हैं?
He has explained the decision to abrogate Article 370.
आर्टिकल 370 ने जम्मू कश्मीर और लद्दाख के लोगों को विकास से और समान अधिकारों से वंचित रखा था.
And exposed Pakistan's unhealthy obsession with terrorism in the global arena.
भारत अपने यहां जो कर रहा है उससे कुछ ऐसे लोगों को भी दिक्कत हो रही है जिनसे खुद अपना देश संभल नहीं रहा है. अब समय आ गया है कि आतंकवाद के खिलाफ और आतंकवाद को बढ़ावा देने वालों के खिलाफ निर्णायक लड़ाई लड़ी जाए.
Expect more fireworks on Friday. But unlike the deep state of Pakistan, which uses these multilateral forums only to pick squabbles with India, Prime Minister Modi has used the platform already to list India's achievements in several areas. It is a tale of two prime ministers. Pakistan's Imran Khan may be obsessing over India. But tomorrow, India's Narendra Modi is likely to announce the arrival of India as a prominent power at the global stage. Bureau Report, WION, World is One.
All eyes on the UNGA. Prime Minister Modi addresses the world body. A face-off likely with Imran Khan.
We can't attack India.
नफरत को ही अपनी राजनीति का केंद्र बना दिया है.
The biggest platform,
the tallest leader,
and the most extensive coverage.
Watch history in the making, only on WION, World is One.
Wise leaders always put the good of their own people and their own country first.
Je crois très profondément que ce courage de la responsabilité, c'est de regarder les faits en face. De dire il y a des choses qu'on peut faire tout de suite.
サウジアラビアの石油施設に加わった攻撃は国際経済秩序を人質にする卑劣極まる犯罪です。
We have implemented severe economic sanctions on the country. Hoping to free itself from sanctions, the regime has escalated its violent and unprovoked aggression.
در حالی که خود از مذاکره گریزانند ما با همین دولت فعلی آمریکا
Within 10 days of the attack, we made a decision to change our gun laws and banned military-style semi-automatic weapons and assault rifles in New Zealand.
Burada sizlerin huzurunda tekrar ediyorum. Dünya 5'ten büyüktür.
I talked about a hangover cure. His liver was pecked out by an eagle, and every time his liver regrew, the eagle came back and pecked it again. And this went on forever, a bit like the experience of Brexit in the UK.